What's going on, everybody? This is Brian Mazik, aka Franchise Play. Gotta tell you about this new app called RotoQL. RotoQL works for users for DraftKings as well as FanDuel, and it does two things primarily. It saves time when you're picking lineups. The second thing that it does is obviously what? It helps you win more. RotoQL is designed to give you the same types of tools that the pros, that the hardcore daily fantasy sports players use to get success. You can get in on RotoQL with a three-day free trial by going to the link right here at the bottom of the screen. RotoQL.com/YouTube. Also, take a look in the description. You need to just click on it as well as some additional information. So let's go ahead and jump into the video. What's going on, everybody? I got another new NBA video, and it's time for the Chicago Ascension to play another game. We played the Denver Destiny, and I'm be honest, I made a mistake and simulated this game, but we did win and won by a lot. Ray Allen had another big game. They have James Harden, Tim Hardaway, Elvin Hayes, Paul Pierce, but none of that was enough. So we move on, having won 3 games in a row, looking to go to a 4-game winning streak. We haven't lost a game since we made the trade, sending Dr. J on his way in exchange for young Ray Allen. So we're going to be playing the Albuquerque Altitude right now. And you can see they're a decent team. Kevin Garnett looks like he's healthy, but he turned out not to be healthy for the game. But it may not have mattered because we went to Shaq early and often down low, and honestly, we got off to a slow start. But surprisingly enough, Shaquille O'Neal's free throw shooting helped to keep this game close. So he splits that one, comes back to the line, makes that one. Come on now, that's 2 for 3 from the line for Shaq, and we're still in the first quarter, down by 5. He's going to shoot this second free throw. He makes that one. 3 out of 4. Coming back to the line. Still the first quarter. 4 for 5. And now we got a 3-point lead. And this is all. Look, Shaq is clapping it up because he knows how rare this is for him to make this many free throws. Oh my God, he made another one. 5 out of 6. Okay. 48-37. Here we are in the second quarter. Still more Shaq being dominant. Oh my God, he just faked out Dwight Howard and got the and one. He's excited, jumping up and down, bumping chests with Rasheed Wallace. But look at Stephon Marbury. Oh my, that's a nice pass. He just shook John Stockton's mind loose. Look at the crossover, left him there, and then with the little behind him, just a no-look flip pass there to Harrison Barnes, lays it in. But the Chicago Ascension is still in control. Up by 19. The Albuquerque Altitude still looking for a spark. That's Earl to Pearl Monroe with the little medium-range jump shot, puts it in, but they still trail by 18. Down by 20, and that should just about do it. The alley-oop from John Stockton to Rasheed Wallace. He throws it in, and we go ahead to win a 111-92 decision on the road against the Albuquerque Altitude. As I mentioned early on, Shaq was dominant. 28 points, 13 rebounds, 6 assists. He is having an MVP level season right now. I'm just going to say it. First, I wasn't going to talk about MVP just yet, but Shaq is just doing it. And the only problem, honestly, if he was making more free throws on a regular, I mean, he made a few this game. He kind of cooled off a little bit later on. But if he's making more free throws, he's probably averaging 35 a game. Easy. But he's not making the free throws. So everything's a struggle, but he is getting pretty much every opposing team's front line into foul trouble. If you just, I mean, it just, our games are, we just grind guys out. So Earl Monroe had 18, Latrell Sprewell had 15, Tommy Heinsohn had 11 and 9, Dwight Howard had 8 and 14. If you take a look at our squad, and we go back up here to the top, you see Joakim Noah had a decent game off the bench, 2 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. A lot of people got involved in the scoring. That was partially because it was a bit of a blowout. That's why a lot of people got involved in the scoring. 6.7 assists for John Stockton. Ray Allen had 17, 5 more threes. Yeah, that's a good game. Rasheed Wallace played big, 19 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, hitting the fadeaway, which is what we want. He made his only 3. I've had a hard time finding Rasheed Wallace's release point, but I found it on the 1-3 that he took in this game. 9 for 16 from the field. You can't go wrong there. Well, you can. You went wrong 7 times, but for the most part, you know what I mean. Played pretty good. Getting the nice throwdowns and everything. And Stojakovic had 19 points on 5 threes. That's a great game for him. As you can see, we shot the 3 extremely well. I mean, just between Stojakovic and Ray Allen, we were 10 for 15. That's a really good percentage. The next game is against the Philadelphia Fight. Let's take a look at the Fight. We're on a 4-game winning streak. Still haven't lost since the trade. But the Fight have a really good point guard, obviously, with young Chris Paul. They got Bob Cousy. Now, they have old Ray Allen, or older Ray Allen, which is 25-year-old Ray Allen, so it's still quite good. Rolando Blackman, JJ Redick. We got they got Billy Cunningham. They got Marcus Johnson. They have Chandler Parsons. So it's looking a little bit weak until you get down to their front court, because they got Stanley Johnson. But here is Dirk Nowitzki. This is young Dirk, 91 overall Dirk. Then you got Juwan Howard. Alonzo Mourn's a little banged up with the shin splints, but he did play. And then you got the old Bill Walton, which doesn't help them all that much. Festus Ezeli's not going to play. So here we go. Stepping into this next game, and early on we had a real problem handling Chris Paul. Here he is open for the pull-up 3 in transition. He puts that home, gives his team the 1-point lead. Here he is driving to his left, the and one. Makes the free throw. We're down by 10, 17-7. Look at it, just too fast on the drive. Look, here he is shooting a 3, and he's fouled shooting a 3, and suddenly we're down 28-13 in the first quarter. And now he's getting some help from older Ray Allen, on I would say not old Ray Allen, still got a little hair. Seattle Supersonics Ray Allen hits that 3, and we're trailing another 3, and now we're down by even more. But we're trying to come back, and Ray Allen's trying to do his thing, puts him up by 3. But now we start to launch our real comeback in the fourth quarter. John Stockton's layup cuts the lead to 1 point, 80-79. He had 9.6 assists at that point. He gets a steal and finds Rasheed Wallace, who came alive like a madman. Look at this play by Wallace. The block, and keeps the motion going right to pick the ball up and get the steal in. The 2-hand slam. Oh my. I'm telling you, Wallace played big. Here's Shaq feeding Wallace, working against Nowitzki. He's going to go over left shoulder with the right-hand hook shot. That's good. 85-80. John Stockton looking, finding Stojakovic. He's no good, but Shaq, old faithful, with the 2-hand slam after the offensive rebound. And we need one more defensive play from Stockton, and Rasheed to the hoop with the 1-hand slam. You got to have one of these a game. Stockton to Rasheed Wallace alley-oops has been like a signature play for us the last 2 games. And we pull out a win after trailing by as many as, I believe, 18. 105-100. Shaq again. Shaq all the time. 29 points, 10 rebounds, and an assist. He didn't have a great first half, actually. He kind of had to, kind of just like grind his way to those 29 points. But he did play pretty good defense, blocked some shots, definitely rebounded decently, got a couple steals as well. But it was tougher for him because Lonzo's a good defender down there, and he was able to hold his ground a little more than most of the other centers that he goes against. But 29 and 10, only 5 for 10 from the free throw line in that game. Rasheed Wallace had the 16 points. Mike Conley was 6 for 7 from the free throw line, which is big, 13 points. Ray Allen had only 11, but he made 3 more threes. Stojakovic made 1 more 3. He had 11. Stockton had 9 points, 2 rebounds, 11 assists, 4 steals. Did have the 4 turnovers, but those 4 steals were definitely big because they triggered really a big portion of that comeback in the fourth quarter. He just kept pressuring the ball, and they were trying to run Dirk Nowitzki off screen, kept getting him free, but we were defending it pretty well, and that is the way we were able to cause some turnovers and get out in transition and get some quick and easy baskets. Ray Allen led them with 21, Dirk Nowitzki had 17, Paul had 17 and 11, but he did foul out late in the game. Marcus Johnson with 10. Bob Cousy made both of his threes, and I thought he should have missed at least one of them. But it's no problem. If you liked the video, please make sure you hit the like. I appreciate you watching. God bless. Peace.